Hey, SEGways!
Of all the YouTube channels and TV shows that I've made videos on, none have hit me quite like Mountain Monsters. What drugs were the creators of this show taking while filming? Mountain Monsters focuses around a group of the most stereotypical looking hillbilly fuckwits you've ever set eyes on, and they go hunting for cryptids, whilst displaying some of the worst hunting skills I have ever seen.
Man, there's about 10 or 12 different passageways going back through there. I can see them everywhere.
I have never been hunting before in my life, and I feel like I'm a better hunter just because I watched the Hunger Games. Pretty much every episode goes like this. We're gonna go catch ourselves this here monster, but we don't have any expertise, any evidence this thing actually exists. And every single last one of us is about 30 years too old, 50 pounds overweight, and we have no real business doing this bullshit whatsoever. Yeah, that's pretty much the show. Each of the fellas are of an age and body shape where I doubt they have walked more than 20 yards from wherever they parked the car to go filming in the wild.
She was right here. Just... Where'd she go?
These fellas have been kidnapped, possessed, and assaulted by all these different creatures over the show's 8-season run. But of course, we never get a clear glimpse of any of these creatures, just like in true cryptid fashion.
Huckleberry standing up here, buck-ass naked, covered in mud, holding that damn totem pole.
Hell, he's gone, dude.
The clear as day elephant in the room with all of this is that it is obviously fake.
Well, duh.
I mean, of course it is. However, whenever you look up the show on Google or IMDb, it comes up with reality TV. This show has about as much reality to it as Kim Kardashian's face. So, today, we're gonna watch a bunch of elderly, bearded, overweight hillbillies crawling around in a cave looking for a mythological creature. And if there are any complaints about all of this, you can blame my members and patrons, since they voted for Mountain Monsters ahead of Mindsea TV and Garrett Watts. If you wish to get involved in my next vote and have your say on who I do a video on next, please consider becoming a member or a patron. The link is in the description. Also, please subscribe. So, this is Mountain Monsters Season 2, Episode 11, The Cave Creature of Greenberry County.
We're headed for the caverns of Greenbrier County, West Virginia. I'm going to love this one.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's a lot of caverns and caves in Greenbrier County, isn't there?
I believe there's around 1,400 caverns in Greenbrier County.
Wow, I didn't realize there was that many.
Oh, yeah. We're going after the cave creature.
Cave creature.
Cave creature.
I know I've made a couple of fat jokes at these guys' expense, and I really don't want to fat shame anyone.
Dick.
But I would imagine if there was a large undocumented cave creature, then you'd have to get into areas of the cave that is very difficult for most humans to access, let alone if you look like these guys. You ever watch those really harrowing videos of those people who go caving? They find themselves trying to squeeze through those little tiny crevices the deeper and deeper they get into the cave. Well, somehow I doubt these guys are going to be best suited for such an expedition. They look like they'd be out of breath waiting in line at Burger King.
What's this cave creature look like?
He's human-like, about 600 pounds, 6.5 feet tall.
The cave creature is 6.5 feet tall. A creature that tall is a cave dweller. Do these guys understand how natural selection works?
Has there been any human attacks by this thing?
We really don't know.
In other words, they couldn't find anyone stupid enough to lie about being attacked by something that doesn't exist.
It seems like this cave creature is using the Blood Run caves. And that's 20 miles of caverns so extensive that a lot of them hadn't even been explored. And a lot of these cavers cave by themselves.
Not a lot of information can be found about the Blood Run caves in West Virginia. Pretty much anything I could find all came back to this episode of Mountain Monsters, but I don't really care. This is not the video to be making any real effort in researching. I mean, just look at it.
So people could be disappearing and people assume they're just a casualty of the cave.
Absolutely.
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
You know, the earliest sightings were around 1850. The Shawnee Indians went and killed off the Asgan settlers, and they became ghosts, and this cave creature is their leader, and he controls these ghosts. Ghosts.
One of them sounds like they're saying ghost, and I swear the other is saying goat.
Ghosts.
I do quite like the idea of a cave creature controlling a bunch of goats.
Our first eyewitness is a caver named Ed, who apparently saw the cave creature one day out exploring. I'm Trapper.
I'm Trapper. I'm Ed.
Glad to meet you, Ed. Ed's a caver who's been exploring the caves here in Greenbrier County since the 1960s.
Notice how this guy's been staying away from the all-you-can-eat buffet? Okay, I'm going to stop going on about these guys' bellies now. I mean, I'm not one to talk.
What the fuck?
So you got your caving gear on.
Oh, yeah. If I'm going to take you guys down here, at least one person should have a helmet and a light on.
Absolutely. Someone's got to live to tell about it.
Yeah.
They're all laughing like a bunch of seals, but old mate is actually being serious. You don't go caving unprepared.
And that's when I started to feel, even though I knew I was by myself, as I came back out, I started hearing these noises that I couldn't explain. I looked up there, up in that passage, and right off there in the right-hand corner, I saw something human-like, but not human.
Did you see Iggy Pop?
I was leaning out, looking around that rock that you see sticking up there in that corner.
You guys want to take a look at that, a couple of you?
Yeah, I'll get
Yeah,
in.
Huck? Yeah, I can go. Lead the way, Huckleberry.
I'm your Huckleberry.
You guys be careful down
We
there.
will. We'll be back.
That's huge down in there.
I did not realize it was that big until I got down there.
That's what she said.
Tonight, we're getting in the son of a bitch. But we get in that cave, you got to watch for fall-offs, loose rocks, slippery rocks.
Be ready for the unexpected.
If I was to draw a picture of a group of individuals who are least qualified to do this, it would be these bozos. At least they're not bringing guns with them.
Let's head on out, see if we can find these signs in the snow, and underground we go.
Sounds great.
Lock and load, boys.
Oh God, I spoke too soon. Any one of these guys could have a Dick Cheney moment.
So, you all set to go hunting? Sorry, I thought you were a deer.
Right outside the mouth of the cave where we met with Ed. We're going to be looking for any sign that leads me to believe that he's coming out tonight to feed.
This show must have taken so much influence from Ghost Adventures.
If he's coming out of that entranceway to feed here, they wouldn't be there. He'd already caught them.
Yeah.
If he's not out here, he's got to be in the Blood Run cave system. Let's go.
I understand that the way this show is edited isn't going to be accurate to what actually happened that night, but even still, the screen time dedicated to these fellas tracking outside was 48 seconds. Before they concluded that this non-existent creature couldn't possibly be outside, it must be in the cave.
This is the first time we've ever been after a creature that lives in caves. I'm a little concerned about getting in there and this creature being able to blend in and hide behind some of these big rocks. And you could walk right up on him and not even know it.
Mate, they're all just rocks. There's no mythological creature camouflaged as a rock. It's just a fucking rock, because they're all just rocks.
Big passageway right here. I guess we might as well head on in, huh? Went out about 30 yards. We're going to make a big right turn right now. Still hearing me, Buck?
Yeah.
Just remember that they're trying to hunt this thing. This thing is in its home turf, and these guys are screaming at each other in these echoey caves. These fellas would give Craven the Hunter a run for his money.
I think I quit growing years ago.
Holy, what was that?
I don't know.
Where the hell
You
come from?
can't tell in here.
Trapper! Damn well heard something in here that I can't explain.
Put your gun away, you daft twat. God, I hope they're not loaded.
Holy
What?
I got a whole pile of bones in here.
Damn!
You do get black bears in West Virginia, but my guess that these bones have been planted here because, well, I'm watching Mountain Monsters after all.
Part of a skull, hip bone, shoulder. There's no way a cow could have just walked back in there and died. There's no way it could have drug a whole cow back in there.
He had to drug that son of a bitch back in here in pieces.
There's no other way.
Lies, lies, and more lies, and lies on top of lies.
The cave creature's a damn meat eater. Big time meat eater.
Oh, Trapper, I got scratch marks going up this damn rock face here.
That's damn birdie.
What the fuck was that? For some reason they can't show the actual scratch marks, so they just put a shitty light effect over the rock? What is that supposed to prove?
Ah, there they are.
But look what we got, guys.
Wow. There's a jawbone.
That's a jawbone. The whole cow. It's tore apart and they're just bones, but
Man.
We know he was in here.
Fucking idiot.
We got to find an entrance to the Blood Run cave system that he's using. That's the top priority right now.
Yeah.
Let's get the hell out of this one. He's not here.
I could have told you that at the start of the night.
Old big tongue stalker flopping around. Oh, what world's wrong with it? Been around livestock all my life. I've never seen the sights of that thing.
Man, they're gonna cause a tree fall like 5,000 miles away, man. Ain't nobody see it, nobody don't even happen.
I'm meeting with Wild Bill and Willie to discuss the trap we're going to use to catch the cave creature.
Nothing says great TV like bringing in someone who barely speaks fucking English.
Well, that's probably why he's staying down in the old caves. Keep his old backside.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
We probably need some kind of a multi-trap system, because this Blood Run cave runs for 20 miles and just goes out in every which direction. What I'm thinking, we'll just get back to basics here and use snares.
What good would a snare do to a 6.5-foot creature that can climb up rocks like it's a monkey?
I gotta find another damn entrance into this cave system. Let's go get this son of a bitch.
So stupid.
Once it's on there, now you have to cut the cable to get it loose. Now I'd like to figure out a way to test it.
I got an idea to test that. Or loop it right around one of them old cows' heads right out there in the old field.
I can feel my IQ dripping out of my ears.
This is a leg hold. We need a hoof in that.
Well, we'll try to get a hoof in her. Here, moo-moos! Yeah. Working like a charm, getting right on top of it. Easy. Surprise! It's Wild Bill! Woo!
Why do I feel like this is the same way he found his wife? I know this is all just a big silly joke section of the show. I mean, the whole show's a fucking farce, really. But even still, I hope he's not actually going to try and use a metal cable to lasso a cow's neck, because that's obviously going to cause the cow a lot of unnecessary pain. Anyway, that's enough of these two idiots. Let's get back to the other group of idiots.
Sometimes it's just as hard finding these witnesses as it is the monster.
You know what? I'm just going to cut and paste the same joke I made earlier in the video. In other words, they couldn't find anyone stupid enough to lie about being attacked by something that doesn't exist.
I'm Trapper.
I'm Junior.
Junior spends a lot of time in the woods out here in Greenbrier County.
Take a look at these.
Wow. That thing's big.
I think he's over 6 foot.
After seeing Junior's photos, this thing's massive.
What the hell am I looking at?
Don't you just love how every single cryptid photo looks like this shit? I can't tell what this is supposed to be. Is it fake? Is it a finger close to the lens? Is it a branch close to the lens? I mean, it could even be this guy's hunting dog doing a trick with walking on its hind legs. Pretty much this could be anything.
After seeing Junior's photos, this thing's massive. It's over 6.5, 7 foot tall, and that's hunkered over. When it stands clear up, it's probably 8 foot tall.
Yeah, this is exactly the kind of dimensions I would have expected from a cave-dwelling creature. You guys realize that Batman is just a comic book character, right?
I see a big hole. Yeah, it's a dandy hole. You guys ready to go down?
We're ready.
Yeah.
We've got to get in there and investigate.
Man, look at the places up in like this.
Oh, yeah.
That's why we'd be careful.
Look back in there, Trevor.
I'm just impressed these guys don't need a crane to climb back out of this.
Tell you right now, the cave creature is in this section of the Blood Run cave system. This is the place where Willie and Bill have to set a damn pot full of snares.
You, sir, are a moron.
Anyway, up next, our snare makers get down into the caves themselves to set up their traps. I'm gonna hurry things along because there's only so much of this stupid I can endure.
Take a gander at the old map. Look there, see up all the snares we got.
I beg your pardon?
Willie and Bill absolutely covered the north entrance with over 40 snare traps.
Chewie, wait down!
This creature's used to flashlights and headlamps down in them caves. He's not going to be used to fire. As soon as he sees those torches coming towards him, he's going to run for that north entrance, and we're going to have him in one of the snares.
I'm getting angry torch-wielding villager vibes from these fellas.
Tonight, we're going to make history. We're going in, and we're going to catch the cave creature.
Keep telling yourself that, darling.
Let's head south and get this son of a bitch. Go get it, man.
Rock him out of this cave.
That's how we take care of ISIS right there, buddy.
You can hide right down in there.
Hell yeah.
Easy.
You'd be laying right in there now.
I'm sure this fire is moving that son of a bitch north.
It's so dumb.
but we've been able to narrow it down to a half-a-mile section where we know he's living now.
You don't know shit. You haven't got a clue. Just for a moment, let's assume this thing is real. All you got to go off is a photo that could have easily been taken years ago, and really could have been of anything, some scratches of rock in the cave, and even if that was real, it could also have been years ago. You have no idea what you guys are doing. You have no idea what you're talking about. This is all complete and utter bollocks. But I gotta admit, I do want to see how this final hunt goes.
Trapper, I'm losing my torch.
Yeah, I'm losing mine too.
Yeah, me too.
Douse these torches and go to batteries, guys. Go to lights.
Yeah, mine just died.
So, that whole torch idea didn't last so long, did it?
What the heck is that?
This jumpy motherfucker with the rifle is the real danger.
Holy guys.
What is it, Willie?
I don't know.
Watch your back, Bill.
Right here, I'm telling you, I don't know what it is.
Whoa!
Calm down.
The wolf head.
Holy cow!
That's set up there just perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't throwed in there.
Yes, who could have possibly placed that wolf head on the edge of that rock?
Damn, there laid a wolf head. I mean, it was placed there. I don't know what it meant. Whatever did this, laid it there for us to find.
Bullshit! What was that? What was that? I got something knocking rocks off!
Huckleberry, you right up there and check that cavern. Guard that.
We all know this is fake, right? Surely there is nobody out there that thinks any of this is genuine. Sorry to ask this, but after recently reading those Midwest Ghost Hunter fans, thinking that he is legit, I just can't tell how dumb humans can get anymore.
I put my handkerchief right here on this rock. My rock's broke. I drove it in this rock.
Fake.
You're kidding me.
Right here. And he took my nail and laid my hanky up here or something.
So this creature can now pull nails out of rock with what? Its bare hands?
Oh, what was that? What was that? What was that?
Got something up front.
I really hope none of these guns are loaded.
I got something moving.
Trapper, there's something up there. Oh, what's that?
Something
Easy. Where? Easy. Where? Straight ahead.
Worst hunters ever.
There he's going. He's going.
Son of a bitch, it's got to be right here. Find him.
What do you got,
breaks into another cavern and stuff up on that other side right there. Yoink.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
Yoink.
This one scene has made this whole episode worthwhile.
Yoink.
Willie!
There's something funny about a bunch of grown men frantically shouting out for Willie.
This thing grabbed a hold of me, jerked me back in through there. I was kicking like hell. I just barely seen it as he took off and let go.
That was stupid.
He come right by my snare right there, Trapper.
He went right by your snare, Willie?
Yeah.
Come clear over top of it. Didn't even step in it. I don't know if he could see it or something, but he bypassed this one completely. Damn.
We're not going to see this creature in any way, shape, or form, are we?
This snare has been missed completely also.
What's he doing? Jumping over them stairs or what?
I think the son of a bitch can see him.
I'm nervous as a prostitute in church.
Okay, this show might have just won me over now. It's so cartoonishly fake and dumb that it's actually kind of funny to watch.
I've seen it plain as day.
This is amazing. This is what they're all screaming about. It's the back of someone's fucking head.
There's a hole right here. I got a snare set up, boys. Be damn careful what some bitch had hold of you once. I can see he missed that snare.
The show has now just descended into a bunch of grown men screaming at each other while pretending that there's some monster after them and pointing what might as well be toy guns around in the dark, because I'm pretty sure no television network would ever allow these bozos with loaded guns for obvious health and safety reasons. And it's also worth noting that at no point in this episode do any of them actually fire their gun.
Check to the right, Bill.
Man, there's about 10 or 12 different passageways going back through there. I can see them everywhere.
With all due respect, what the fuck are you talking about?
Holy cow!
I sent Wild Bill and Willie down in there. The cavern just opened up. There was like 5 or 6 passageways this way, 5 or 6 passageways this way. There was no way that we could track him at that point.
What I heard from all of that is the fellas didn't actually survey the cave properly in the first place. Or they did, and they knew full well that there were all these different exit points, so they had planned for their excuse making for a reason how the creature escaped from the very beginning of the video. Either way, it's all a load of bollocks, isn't it?
Hey, Bob!
Trevor!
Hurry!
Hey, I hear you guys.
You okay, Bob?
Yeah!
You get any action outside there?
I got to hear him.
Let me tell you about the Blood Run cave system. It's too massive. It's underground. We're out of our element. We could actually get lost in there.
So pretty much what I've been saying from the start then.
And I believe never found.
Is there another exit around here? Because I could hear him.
We seen it.
You seen it?
Yeah, absolutely.
We seen him.
Oh, don't tell bollocks.
There is no doubt there is a creature living in these Blood Run caves. I seen him.
I don't know what if he sees them, he smells them, or he just knows they're there, but he's missing all of our snares.
Yes, convenient that, since this would have shown actual proof of the creature is real. You know, because you would have caught the fucking thing. But I can guarantee ya, if the snare actually did do its job, then the fellas would have made up some excuse that the creature freed itself or some old bollocks like that. I'm going to end the video here because I've just had enough. Mountain Monsters is ridiculous. It's fake. It's loud, it's obnoxious, it's dumb, but it is kind of funny. I'm not sure it's for the reason the show intended, or maybe it's exactly for the reason the show intended. You can call this show a lot of things, but you certainly can't call it boring. So, if you enjoyed my take on Mountain Monsters, please like the video and subscribe to the Side Eye Guy channel. Right, I'm about to go hunt for the Yowie with my kid's Nerf gun, and I'll lay a bunch of Legos on the ground for my own homemade trap. Ta very much, cheerio!